in from Asia in Bali, Thailand, India.
What part of India?
I was on the photo shooting, and it was in such a difficult word. Ahmedabad.
Oh, okay.
Something
Yeah,
like that.
Something
Yeah,
that
because
you
I was when there was a transfer in Dubai, and after that, from Dubai to that Ahmedabad, I was the only one white person in the plane.
So now you know how I feel in Ukraine.
Why you do it so close? Why you do it so close? Like,
Is it too close?
The
You probably could set this up better
on
than me.
passport,
See, you probably could set this up better than me. All right, tell me when to stop. Right.
I don't know.
Is this good or too close?
So I think when I get on, it's kind of, I don't think I have the settings right. I'm like, is that good?
It's not like on the passport.
Is that too close? Well, yeah,
like that,
Yeah, that is true. This is why, Jesus Christ, I'm so bad at this stuff.
Why Ukrainian women say they don't drink on the first date. I don't know, I didn't hear about that.
You never hear about that?
No,
oh, yeah,
I think everyone drink here. But usually girls, they drink a lot here. I don't know.
But they lie to guys on the first date and they say they don't drink.
To be like, I don't know.
It's
like
literally
a good girl.
100%.
Like to be a good girl.
Like, yeah. But okay, all the girls I've met from Lviv, they're straight up. They say.
I heard like in Lviv, girl on first date. Like in Kiev, it's possible. It's like normal first date. But in Lviv, like they are so
like cultural, like.
Yes, no way.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Tarek here in Kiev, Ukraine, with the. So today we're gonna go over just a brief interview over her experience here in Ukraine. What does she think about foreign men, dating, etc. But let's go ahead and get started with the first question. The first question is going to be, what does she think about foreign men coming to Ukraine? Because as we all know, Ukraine is a hot spot for men to travel here because Ukrainian women are known as one of the most beautiful on the planet.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes.
So like
I heard about it too.
You heard about
Yes.
it. Let me ask you this. Are you on dating apps?
No, I don't like, dating apps.
You don't?
Usually
Never?
It's through Instagram.
Through Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay. And these guys, where are they from? Generally? All over? Ukrainian?
All over, but as I started my job, like most of them are from USA, of course.
USA,
Yeah.
okay. Older or younger?
And
mixed.
older and younger, not younger than me, usually the same, like 25, 30,
Okay.
but of course they are older.
Older, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so are they hitting you up saying, I'm looking for a wife?
Or different, different really. For just friendship, yes, for, I don't know, for like a wife.
Exactly.
Yeah, different.
So like when a person is looking for, let's say, what do they say? Are they saying, yo, I'll pay you to do X, Y, Z? Or what, like, what are they saying?
There are different propositions. For example, they can just, to the short question, like, I would like to book you for, are you available to travel to USA or something like that. But some of them really can do it in a nice way, like a big letter. They just introduce themselves, like who they are, how old they are, what they are doing. Yes, and after even pictures.
And this is all on the first message?
Yes, for example, only mail. Yes.
So it's like an actual email?
No, yeah, usually it can be through email.
Which, like, when a guy does that, when they reach out to you, like, really strong, like, yo, I want you to be my wife, or etc. Is that a turnoff, or is that attractive to you?
Because I'm not interested in marriage now, so I directly tell them, like, I'm not interested. But if the guy is polite, everything, so I can propose him another way, so like we can meet or whatever. But I can travel, so you need probably to come to Ukraine. Or somewhere in Europe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you like when guys are, let's say you were looking to marry, do you like when guys are direct about like what they're looking for? Like they go reach out to you and say, yo, I'm really looking for
if the guy, if I like the guy, like how he is looking, maybe his character, so yeah, of course he can be direct for me, to me, because I will be happy.
Exactly.
But yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so it's not necessarily about the approach, it's more about if you were interested from the start. So like if you think he's attractive, it doesn't necessarily matter how he approaches you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think, if you like the guy, so you will accept everything from him, because you like.
You like, exactly. So that's, okay, that brings me to the next question. So women, right, you all usually have lists of what you like, right? Or like lists of like, let's say on the first date I do X, Y, Z, on the second date I do this. But don't you think that depends on the guy? So let's say, it depends on the guy, right?
Yeah, completely on the guy. Because if you hear from the girl like, oh no, today, like we need to have like 3 days before, just she doesn't like him, or she want to make it longer, maybe she will ignore him after that. I think so. I don't know. But if you're okay with the guy, if you really like him, if you have passion, so if you can have on the first day.
On the first day, okay.
Yeah.
So it has nothing to do with cultural.
Yeah, I think maybe some girls like have something like that, but I think usually not.
So even in Ukraine.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Especially in Ukraine.
So she's actually originally from Lviv.
Yeah.
So Lviv versus
in the west of Ukraine.
The west, in the west of Ukraine, so close towards like Poland, right?
Yes, we are close to Europe.
Close to Europe, okay. And
we are very religious people, there.
In Lviv.
In Lviv, we have a lot of churches and everything, Yes.
So for guys looking to come to Ukraine to, let's say, find a wife, would it be better in Lviv or Kiev? If they want more of a traditional wife.
I mean, like, if you want to do it quick, so better to do it in Kiev.
Kiev, okay.
Yeah.
So, like, you have to go through more trouble.
Yeah, because girls are very, in Lviv are strict, as I heard from many guys who already was in Lviv and in Kiev, they always compare, like, girls in Kiev are more open-minded, and in Lviv, no.
It makes sense because it's a bigger city.
Yeah.
Bigger city. So what about Odessa? Odessa is similar to Kiev, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay. And then Lviv is probably more like, because Kharkiv is another big city. Mm-hmm. Kharkiv, so they probably have similar kind of traits of people.
In Kharkiv?
Kharkiv, yes.
No, it's like, look, the difference is only in west and other the same, like
it's like
Kyiv,
Russian
Kharkiv,
right?
Odessa, everything the same, and only we. For example, even about language. Mm-hmm. In Ukraine, our first language is Ukrainian, but most of the countries speak Russian, and only in west of Ukraine they speak Ukrainian. Yeah, that's all.
Interesting. So if I went, see, that's what really blows my mind. I'm like, okay, what are we speaking today? Are we speaking like when I'm doing a translation? I'm like, okay, should I do it in Ukrainian or should I do it in Russian? But I guess here it's all Russian, right? Mainly. Interesting. So it's more like, I guess Lviv has more of that like Ukrainian pride compared to Russia. compared to Kiev.
Yeah.
Okay. So when it comes to Ukrainian women, right? Yourself. Mm-hmm. Do foreign men attract you, or it doesn't matter?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, actually, it doesn't matter.
Do they like foreign men, or do they
of
prefer
course. No,
Ukrainian?
I think Ukrainian girls prefer foreign guys because they are more generous. First of all.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, don't do that, guys. Don't do that.
And I guess polite, and also open mind, because Ukrainian guys are more strict, they are like owners, they are very jealous about everything. And I think like from I don't know about USA, but I guess so, USA and Europe are more easy, more freedom, I guess.
More freedom.
And
Okay, more freedom. So you think?
And they behave with you like with queen, you know.
So have you dated a foreign guy before?
Yes.
Okay. Where was he from?
It was many different. It was from USA and from Paris.
Okay.
It was from Prague. It was it was, but it's nothing serious, you know, like only
just
dating.
Kind of having fun.
Yes.
Exactly. So I guess your experience was good.
Yeah. As I said, what I was talking about my
It was
experience.
your experience. Your experience. This is a weird question, but I'm gonna ask it to you anyway. I think of foreign men coming to Ukraine looking strictly for women.
Mm-hmm.
Is that weird, or like
No,
what do you think of
for
that?
me, it's completely normal.
Think that's normal. Okay,
Yes.
they come to look for a wife or a girlfriend.
Yeah, it's okay. Because if they're not okay with their, you know, or something like that, so why not?
Why not? Yeah. So what are the typical countries, like men? Where are they coming from? Obviously, U.S.
I think from everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
We talked before this about how here in Kiev specifically, the women say they don't drink on the first date. I get that a lot. And then like once I like speak with them more, I get the truth out of them. Like, you actually drink. There's no way. I think the other day I said, why are so many bars full but none of you all drink? That's what I said to this one girl, and she was like, then she admitted to drinking, but she just wanted to like initially tell me that. So I don't know. Like, what, I guess as a female, why would a female initially tell people that she doesn't drink for the first date?
Usually girls, as we come back to that question, usually girls, of course, drinks. They drink a lot in Ukraine.
They do. Okay.
Yeah, but why they tell they don't drink on the first date? Maybe they don't want to show themselves in real, I don't know.
Okay.
Or maybe they know that they behave not very good, you know, maybe they start to be something very bad, maybe that's why they don't want to show it.
I think that's so, but like if a guy runs into that, right? Like what, because I actually have this problem myself, because typically all over the world, the first thing I say is, let's grab a drink for the first date. And if somebody says they don't drink, it's like, okay, what do we do?
Talk.
But like where? Like where? Like we talk, but it's like where?
We can eat something. No,
but see, that's a rule for me, right?
You
I
don't
do-
eat. You
but
don't eat.
but no. So like the first dates, I say no. Like I don't like taking women out to like food for like dinner on first dates, because some women use that. Like some women like take advantage of guys for like free meals. So like I try to like tell guys, don't do that. Like
Okay.
keep the cost minimal as possible for the first date.
So depending on the weather, you can walk somewhere, you know, to take a bicycle, for example.
So that's fine for the first date.
I don't know, for me, yes, maybe for a girl who is looking for something else, it's not okay. You know, maybe for some girls, you know, you in this way you will identify immediately, you know, who is interested in spending time with you and who is interested in alcohol or food. Yes.
Okay, so pretty much if you're interested in a guy, you don't care what you do. Okay, but what about coming...
But Ukrainian, again, if we're coming back to Ukrainian women, they're very interested in money, you know? So it's very difficult to find a girl who really, like, just want to spend the time, you know?
For you.
Yes, especially in a foreign... with foreign guys, it's some mentality, you know, like a girl in Ukraine, you know, she's looking for a guy, and if she find the guy, foreign guy, for example, she knows like, oh, he has money, you know, okay, we can spend some time, you know, I can do some pictures, you know, be in a nice fancy place, and that's all. And after he will come back to his place, and that's all.
Didn't she on to the next
yeah.
On to the next.
I see that a lot.
So how do you know? Like, how do you know when that's happening? Like, how do you know if a girl's actually interested in you, or she's just using you for
I think you can identify it from Instagram, you know, from the page, you know, you can see immediately, you know, how she looks, you know, what she's doing, you know, if she has the same, you know, pictures with the champagne, with lobsters and everything. True. So yes, so she's not interested in walking.
Like I told you, I travel a lot, and everywhere is different when it comes to like dating. So, for example, in Brazil, in Rio especially, it's a very open culture.
They don't want marriage?
Girls? I mean, they do. I think girls always want... Well, I don't know. It's 2021. Y'all are savage nowadays.
Yes.
Women are more savage than men. Guys, actually, there's a lot of guys looking for, like, marriage, and women are now like, no. Like, I just want to... I mean, you said you don't want marriage. See? Exactly what But, so, like, in Brazil, it's a very hookup culture. It's very, like, open, free, like, everybody is just... And so when you go there, you can essentially invite a girl.
Ukrainian girls want marriage, you know. It's me, it's exception, but Ukrainian girls
generally want marriage.
Like it's 18, and you know you need to find a man.
A man.
Yeah, imagine.
Even today.
20 already have a kid.
Even today, you still have that pressure.
It's maybe a little bit less, but still we have it. You know, like almost all my classmates already have kids, you know, and a man and everything, or 2-3 kids. Yeah.
And what's like the average? I know.
I think like 20, you know, 20 years.
Wow.
That's why I ask about Brazil, you know, if they want, if they have this thing, or they are more like, parties. It's
just very open. So like essentially, like when you go there dating, you pretty much can just invite a girl over to the house, right? Ukrainian culture, is that the same? I mean, I know the answer to this, but I just want you to answer.
To the house?
Yeah, like let's say we just matched on Tinder.
No, of course.
No, definitely not. It's
forbidden.
Forbidden. So like, is that something you just are like kind of taught, or you just know growing up, or like
maybe,
why?
you know, because girls, and I think in Ukraine, our mentality that we don't trust people so much, you know. Yeah,
yes.
So,
trust, yeah.
Yeah, so we need to spend more time. Even, you know, sometimes best friends, we can't trust them, you know. It's Ukrainian mentality.
Yeah. No trust. That's very... So, like, how long does it take, how many dates on average does it take for a guy to get the Ukrainian lady back home?
You know, it depends on what is his, what he wants to do with her. You know, what his plans on her. If he just wants to hang out all the time, so she will never probably maybe all like friend. You know, maybe it's more like friend. She will let him go. Than like a boy. I don't know, but it depends. It depends on the girl, of course.
Exactly.
Or if she likes him and he tell like, oh, I want to marry you, of course she will completely, you know, immediately go with him to the family and say, oh, he is my husband, you know.
So
finally.
So if a guy were to like, let's say, put in his Tinder bio, like looking for a serious relationship, like that will help his chances here.
No, but Tinder, I don't think, you know, I don't think like someone here will take seriously the person from Tinder.
Oh, for real? You don't think so?
No, because as I heard like many times, Tinder or something like that, I know Badoo, yeah. So it's applications just. Yes,
no.
Yeah, it just. No. Yes.
No, see, people say that.
In Ukraine, it looks like that.
It's still. Well,
they use it like that.
They use it like that?
Yes.
I don't know. I think so. Like, where else would you meet? Where else did you meet people in 2021?
In Instagram. No, but you know, in Tinder there is no such activity, so you can't really identify if this person is real or not. Because I heard many times like the guy came and there is completely another girl, or there is completely another guy than on the picture. And in Instagram, you know, you can identify if the guy has only 2 or 3 pictures, you will probably not go if you don't see like he has comments or like real friends, you know, to
Exactly.
yes, everything.
So that's
no
important.
activity, yeah. And in Tinder, I don't know if you can see that.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's true. So having a good Instagram is very important nowadays. When it comes to
Nowadays,
dating.
yeah.
So what's some? I mean, it's hard to explain this, but what could be a
For
tip?
example, even to answer to you, first I check your Instagram, you know,
Uh-huh.
to be sure that you're not a fake or some, you know,
Great.
just the guy who, I don't know. I also checked your pictures, the tag, you know.
Tag pictures
yes,
to make
tag
sure.
pictures.
So yeah, that's important to have tag, because some people can have fake profiles
Yeah.
with like pictures, but they don't have tag pictures, which makes it a little more.
Yeah.
And so what kind of things do you look for? I mean, I don't know if you can explain this, but like on somebody's Instagram, like what's attracted to you, like them
Of course,
showing what?
he should be good looking. Yeah.
Okay, good shape.
Yes, good shape, good face, of course, like nice. Maybe he should have some, I don't know, interesting things, you know. I like hobbies, you know. I should see like maybe some sport, I don't know, reading books or whatever. Just be, you know, just like something, you know. Yeah, be different. Also, of course, to have money. I don't want to poor guy. Nobody wants poor guy.
So how can you tell if a guy has money or not on Instagram?
You can see that.
You can.
Yes.
So like how?
Just like, I don't know. For example, if he traveling to good places, you know, like travel first of all, good looking again, you know. For example, if he wearing nice branded clothes, if he has a nice car, I know sometimes he cannot show it, but. Different things,
So
or
that's
again to tag pictures, you know, and there is more information.
Exactly. So you said just like showing a lifestyle, showing that you're doing things, showing that you have friends and stuff like that is all important. So okay, what's more important? A guy who has, let's say a guy he's successful, has good money, but he's not attractive, or a guy who's attractive
but not so successful.
But yeah, he's just average. He just makes the average salary.
I think the second one, because you know it's of course I had propositions from another guys, you know, like very successful but not good looking. I don't know. I can't be with someone and you know to look at him and understand I don't like the face, you know, or whatever.
Exactly.
You know, yeah.
So I guess it's important.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. What if you're not attractive, good, but you're attractive, not good? Which one would you go with?
I think it's impossible to be not attractive and have a good.
Why is that impossible?
I don't know.
They could have
You
bought a lot of.
should be
They could have bought a lot.
should be attractive if you have a good.
Because you're experienced, right?
I guess so. Yes.
Okay, so you like guys that are experienced.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I don't know. I didn't meet the guy who was not attractive, and we had a. He probably has problem with if he's not attractive.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
So what? You know, it will not make
It just
you.
doesn't make sense.
Yes.
Okay. That question doesn't make sense, guys. When it comes to like dating around, etc., how do you choose who you're going to just have fun with or who you're going to take seriously?
It depends on him, you know, like how he proposed me, you know. I know it's difficult to explain, but you feel it, you know, like if he wants just to have fun and nothing else, so you understand it. But if he wants something serious, he will behave in another way, you know, so he will accept it or no.
Can you tell just based off of somebody's, let's say, Instagram, that they are somebody to take serious, like they're a guy who's just trying to have fun? Like, can you look at Instagram and see?
In Instagram? No, just from Instagram, no, because sometimes, you know, it's very different. Sometimes in Instagram they are one person and in real completely different.
Okay.
I mean, character. So you need to talk. What?
How do you finish it? Teach me. You're the expert at this. I'm like trying to close out like the interview?
To finish it? Ask me how did I like it?
Okay.
No.
Something like. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll let her finish off. Say bye to you guys as well.
Thank you also, and I'm happy to be here also. It was very interesting too.